So who are your number one 0% interest card banks besides Chase?
So basically at the Vault Group, what we do is we get American Express, Chase, and US Bank. What we do is we have decent relationships with these guys. We have business relationships, so we just forward your application to an individual, and that individual will go through everything very, very particularly. And then by the time you get to the application, me and my guy Alec, we're so on top of every little box to check to make sure you get approved. So our main banks is American Express, Chase, US Bank, and we get people anywhere from 12 to 18 months, sometimes even 21 months of 0% interest funding. So that really helps people who are in a position where they don't quite have the capital, but they know, they have full trust in their vehicle, and it just gives you a runway to just go ahead and leverage. I love that you have that on the side of your building. Just leverage time, because you're basically just getting time, right? When you get a 0% card for 100 grand or whatever, if I wanted to do your program and I only had $10,000, but I wanted to do the 35K, then just make it work. Just go all in on you. That's what I believe in. So what we do is we take somebody, it doesn't matter what your credit score is or what you've been through, we take your credit profile and we optimize it. We get you to a 750 or above. We get you at least $50,000 in personal credit line. We get you over at least 5 different types of credit cards, and then we make sure you have a good credit mix as well, because the banks want to see very specific things on your credit profile in order to give you a loan. So we make sure that every little I is dotted, every single T is crossed, every box is checked. And then if you don't need any personal funding, we just go to the business funding and we help you build an entity, an LLC, if you don't already have one. And the banks will allow you from day one, let's just say we build you an entity and you have your EIN number, the banks will allow you to get a business line of credit for that entity from day one, because it's a recourse loan. It's not a non-recourse loan. So the good news about that, though, is whenever you bang a credit card on your business, it doesn't affect your personal utilization. It's just backed by you. So you're the one that's responsible for making those minimum payments. So what that allows us to do is between personal and business, we can get somebody like we got a 19-year-old $100,000 last week. And he just got out of high school, but he wants to go all in on house flipping. So if you have, let's just say you have $10,000 in credit limit between a couple of cards, as long as you're below 30 overall, and even per card. So some people think, well, my utilization is below 30% overall, but one of my cards is at 65%. It's still not a good look to the creditors, because each card will tell the bank, whatever bank it's tied to, what your utilization is depending on the card itself. So it's overall and it's specifically per card. On just one wave, we got somebody about $160,000 in credit line, but every 90 days we do it again. So either way, we're gonna get you at least $250,000, some people 500,000 in credit line. And obviously the bigger the credit amount that you have access to, the better it looks for you and to the banks, especially if you're not using but 30%. So if you need 50 grand, we're gonna get you almost $200,000 in funding, so you can stay really low on your utilization. And then you can liquidate that card, get cash. You can literally process it and pull the cash out of it and then put it down on a piece of real estate, or do an owner finance deal with somebody and give them a little bit of cash to take over.